Kris Jenner freaks out over Kim Kardashian's plan to quit Family Show. Okay, so picture this. You're Kris Jenner. You've built an empire that would make ancient Rome jealous. Turn your family's drama into a billion-dollar franchise. And then one day, your golden goose, your cash cow, your most bankable star, casually drops the bomb that she might be done with the whole reality TV thing. Yeah, Kim Kardashian, the woman who practically invented oversharing on television, is reportedly thinking about hanging up her mic pack. And Kris? Well, let's just say momager mode has officially shifted into panic mode. Before we dive into this absolute chaos, make sure you hit that subscribe button and smash the notification bell. Because trust me, you don't want to miss the drama we're serving up on Celebrity Treadmill. We're talking exclusive tea, hot takes, and all the celebrity chaos you need in your life. Now, let's get back to the meltdown of the century. According to insiders who are definitely not getting Christmas cards from Calabasas this year, Kim Kardashian is seriously considering stepping back from filming the Kardashians to focus on her legal career. Yes, you heard that right. The same woman who broke the internet with champagne glass balanced on her backside now wants to break into the legal system. And honestly, the character development is kind of iconic. But here's where it gets juicy. Kris Jenner, the mastermind behind this whole operation, is reportedly freaking out harder than she did when she found out Scott Disick was a thing. We're talking full-blown crisis management mode. Because let's be real, the Kardashians without Kim is like Starbucks without overpriced coffee. Sure, it exists, but does anyone really care? Kim's journey into law has been nothing short of fascinating. After passing the baby bar exam in 2021, she's been hitting the books harder than most of us hit the snooze button. She's been working with actual legal professionals, fighting for criminal justice reform, and getting people released from prison. It's like watching Regina George become Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And honestly, we're kind of here for it. But let me paint you a picture of what's happening behind those perfectly curated Instagram posts. Kim has been grinding. We're talking 16-hour days, studying case law, working on real cases, and actually making a tangible difference in people's lives. She's not just playing dress-up in a power suit for the gram. She's legitimately pursuing this career path with the same intensity she brought to building her scheme's empire. And this is where Kris's nightmare begins. See, Kim isn't just any cast member. She's the cast member. She's the one who turned a leak tape into a media empire. She's the one with the most social media followers, the most business ventures, and let's be honest, the most interesting storylines. Without Kim, the show loses its gravitational pull. It's like trying to make Friends without Rachel or The Office without Michael Scott. Technically possible, but spiritually devastating. Now, sources close to the family, and by sources I mean people who probably shouldn't be talking, but absolutely are, say that Kim has been having real conversations about scaling back her filming commitments. She's not talking about disappearing completely, at least not yet, but she wants to reduce her screen time significantly. We're talking going from lead character to recurring guest star. And for Kris, that's essentially a funeral announcement. Let's talk about the economics here because money talks, and in the Kardashian household, it practically screams through a megaphone while wearing designer heels. The family's deal with Hulu is reportedly worth over $100 million. That's not monopoly money, people. That's real, actual, buy a small country kind of cash. And Kim is the anchor of that deal. She's the reason advertisers pay premium rates. She's why millions of people tune in every single week. If Kim steps back, the entire financial structure of their media empire could shift. It's not just about the show. It's about the endorsement deals that come from the show, the social media engagement that the show generates, and the publicity machine that keeps all their businesses running. Kim leaving would be like pulling the Jenga block that makes the whole tower wobble. But here's what makes this situation even more complicated. Kim has actually found something she's passionate about beyond fame and business. Criminal justice reform isn't just a hobby for her. She's been working with legal teams to get wrongfully convicted people released from prison. She's been meeting with presidents about pardons. She's been using her platform, which she built through reality TV, to actually change lives. And that's powerful. So you can understand why she might be over the reality TV circus. When you spend your day working on life or death legal cases, coming home to film a scene about which sister borrowed, whose shoes, without asking probably feels a little trivial. It's like going from saving lives in the ER to arguing about who ate the last slice of pizza. The stakes feel wildly different. And Kris sees all of this happening in real time. She's watching her most successful daughter outgrow the very thing that made her successful in the first place. It's every parent's dream and every momager's nightmare rolled into one perfectly contoured package. But let's not forget, Kris Jenner didn't build an empire by accepting defeat. This woman turned a family scandal into a franchise. She made her daughters household names. She negotiated deals that would make Hollywood executives weep. She's not about to let her flagship series sink without a fight. Rumor has it that Kris has been in overdrive trying to convince Kim to stay. We're talking emotional appeals, financial incentives, and probably some masterclass guilt-tripping that only a mother can deliver. Because here's the thing, Kris understands leverage, and she knows that Kim understands loyalty. This family has built everything together, and walking away from that isn't easy. Even for someone as strong-willed as Kim, the other sisters are reportedly caught in the middle of this whole situation. On one hand, they support Kim's legal aspirations. I mean, who wouldn't be proud of their sister becoming a lawyer and fighting for justice? On the other hand, they also know what Kim leaving would mean for the show and their own careers. The Kardashians is a family business, and when one person leaves, everyone feels it. Kourtney has already scaled back her involvement over the years, prioritizing her family and now her relationship with Travis Barker. Kendall has always been the most private, using the show more as a launching pad for her modeling career than as her main gig. Kylie has her own billion-dollar empire to run. Khloe is probably the most committed to the show at this point, and even she's had moments of wanting to step back. If Kim leaves, it could start a domino effect that ends with Kris filming a solo show called Keeping Up with Kris. And let's be honest, that's not what anyone signed up for. What makes this situation so fascinating is the timing. Kim is at the peak of her career in multiple ways. Schemes is valued at billions. Her social media influence is unmatched. She's dating again, which always generates headlines. And now she's becoming a legitimate legal professional. Most people would coast on that success. But Kim seems to want more substance, more purpose, more impact beyond the superficial world of celebrity. And maybe that's what's really freaking Kris out. Not just a loss of revenue or the threat to the show, but the realization that her daughter is evolving beyond the carefully constructed image they built together. Kim is becoming someone who doesn't need the show anymore. She's got the money, the platform, the influence, and now a career that exists completely outside the reality TV universe. There's also the question of what the show even looks like without Kim. Do they rebrand? Do they bring in more outside characters? Do they focus more on the other sisters? Or do they accept that maybe, just maybe, this particular chapter of their lives is coming to a natural end? Reality shows don't last forever. Even the most successful ones eventually run their course. The Kardashians have been on television in some form since 2007. That's almost 2 decades of cameras following their every move. At some point, wanting privacy and normalcy isn't quitting. It's just being human. But knowing Kris, she's probably already got 12 backup plans in motion. Maybe a Kim-focused legal drama spinoff. Maybe a reduced filming schedule that works around Kim's law career. Maybe bringing in the next generation more prominently. Kris Jenner is nothing if not adaptable. She survived scandals, divorces, business failures, and family drama that would break most people. A little thing like her daughter wanting to leave a TV show, she'll figure it out. The real question is whether Kim will actually go through with it. Talking about leaving and actually leaving are two very different things. The Kardashians, for better or worse,